Cheers, Sagittarius. Welcome back to Theresthattarot. Sag, we're going to be looking at what it is that you're having a hard time letting go of as we approach 2022. Can you believe it? Be excited, Sagittarius. Honey, expect great things, okay? I think what you're having a problem letting go of, it may be a fear of change. You may feel like you're on the brink of something big. And I know that can feel scary. The song that's playing right now is called Jonfidence. I don't know what the hell but it's giving confidence. Like, positive expectation. Like, I feel like you've been through the worst already. Haven't you? It's only up from here. So why is the Two of Wands here? Oh, yeah. It's some kind of leap of faith, honey. Don't slow yourself down with self-doubt. I don't know who that's for, but what is it that you... What's going on, Sag? It's like whatever this is, you can't put your heart in it until you make a decision on it. Why is the Eight of Wands in the reverse? It may be something that you're overthinking, Sagittarius. Many of you can live near a skate park. Now, this could be a connection, okay, with the Two of Cups, clarifying the Fool. A lot of you are like, do I want to be in a relationship? Some of you have already lost a lot of enthusiasm about it. Or like that get up and go. Something about it that's not like making you feel great. Some of you are thinking about walking away from it, but you haven't quite made that decision yet to end it. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a fixed sign. Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, or a Leo. Some of you, it's like you think about the parts of it that are making you sad, you know, or maybe this person, there's somebody who may be mad at you for releasing them. Could be an Aquarius. There's like a grievance here. But you saw something. I feel like you're going to end up making the decision, or there's something that you just saw that it was time for you to go. Is this the same person from your last readings? Sometimes it's hard for us to let go of a person energetically. What was the problem? You just felt like you were wasting your time in a stagnant situation. And Sag, if you felt like you had to walk away from something that was stagnant, then you had to. Because it was at some point, I don't know if it was like an epiphany or this is just like... I'm speaking to a Sagittarius who's just very intelligent. It's like, I don't know, you weighed the pros and cons, you looked at the situation, you said, this doesn't really make sense for me. Or there was something, there could have been communication that brought you, it could have been space. And you taking your focus away from the situation for a minute, which always helps, you know. By way of you taking space, you gained a different vantage point of this. Some of you may have been born in the 60s. But you took your focus away from this, okay? And I think by way of doing that, it allowed you to see that this ain't it. Something like that, Sag. As my cousin, the Sagittarius, sends me a text message. So you free yourself of the thoughts of not wanting this to be over. It's like you free yourself of it. You slow down communication with this person, or like your actions, like either this was slowing you down, you lost hope in it, you have the Wheel of Fortune. You're moving forward. I just think maybe this is an energetic thing. But this person, there was, whether it was intentional or not, there was a lack of reciprocity here. Sometimes we just speak different languages, you know. I'm a fire sign like you guys, and I was dating a fire sign. And I swear we had a history, and it wasn't the cleanest. Okay. But, when we did our comeback around, sometimes you just notice that a person, we're all born with what we're born with, and then we go through different sets of experiences that shapes us into who we are. And some of us get to certain levels faster than other people, and I feel like you realize that I'm somewhere that you're not yet. And it's not that I don't love you. It's not that, it's just that I don't know if I am qualified or if it's my battle to get you to be where I'm at in order for us to come together and move forward as a unit. And I think it may have been something like that. Like, it's not even your fault. You know what I mean? It's just something you haven't experienced yet, or something. You just not, I don't know. It's not for me. It's okay. So, Sag, what is stopping you? Let's look at what's stopping you from letting go. A lot of you like to listen to ballads, soulful sounds. Some of you may be, I don't know, something about soul music or soul searching. What's stopping Sagittarius from letting go? Nothing really. Just making peace with the fact that it doesn't go. In Germany, like we say, it doesn't go. Just get nished. It goes not, honey. And it's nobody's fault. Like I said, this is just making peace with that conflict, with that indecision, with those past memories, that beautiful thing that attracted you to this person with your pure-hearted self. You know what I mean? And just, I feel like a lot of you wanted to help. In some situations, you wanted to help. But is that your purpose? Or is your purpose to conserve your own energy here? Set yourself free. Like, save those best parts of yourself for yourself until you have somebody who saves the best parts of themselves for you. Because I feel like by way of holding on to this relationship, it was keeping you from manifesting your desired outcome. It was almost making you feel like you couldn't do shit. You know what I mean? That, again, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. It just wasn't working. Ten of Swords. So it had to end. Nine of Wands in the reverse, which is a Sagittarius card. This wasn't your battle. It just wasn't yours. So there may be an offer that you had to turn down because it was just way too much. It was way too much. You had to make an executive decision here. And I feel like by you doing that, you became the boss. Now, this person is going to want your attention. But they're the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Here, you're the Emperor and the Queen of Swords. You just had to lay down the law, right? It's like things were going slow. You saw, it's like, how can I commit? How can I hierophant? You know what I'm saying? How can I commit to the King of Pentacles in the reverse? The King of Pentacles in the reverse is either just an unreliable partner. He can be very greedy. He can be selfish. He can be unfaithful. Something about being bad with his finances, something like that. Just not a stable partner for you. So I do see you getting in the driver's seat of this situation, opening your eyes, Sagittarius, and seeing the imbalance that whatever this energy is brought into your life. And you'll be better for it. Nine of Pentacles. She stands alone, but she ain't lonely. You know what I mean? There's abundance all around her. And she's listening to the Like Oprah says, the whispers of life. You guys look up The Whispers of Life by Oprah. It's a 2-minute video, honey. Ain't gonna take too much of your time, but it's powerful. Like, you know, life whispers to us all the time. It's up to us whether or not we're going to take heed and follow the call. Because God, sometimes he just... Sagittarius. And you know that ain't the way you're supposed to be going. Turn around. Let it go. Put it back down. Just a little tap. Whispers. Okay, so what's the next question, Sag? By you not letting this go, how's this affecting your life? Sometimes we have to look at every side of a situation in order to make the best decision for ourselves. And the way that this is affecting you by not letting it go is holding on to something that's hurting you. You're the wounded warrior. It's going to make you feel very guarded. You know, this is somebody who's been, 9 of Wands, 5 of Wands. It's conflict. It's drama. This don't look good. I'm going to just say that. It could be more arguments, a lack of commitment. There could be trust issues. Where did the money go? A lot of mystery, a lot of heartbreak. 3 of Swords, Moon, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 5 of Swords. Run! Run! By not letting this go, you're causing more harm to yourself than you're probably even causing this person or this situation, because this situation seems to be the problem. This person seems to be the problem. Okay, because I'm not seeing that on your end. I'm not seeing, unless the roles are reversed. Take it however it resonates. But I don't see you as the problem in this situation. But I see it being a problem. You know what I mean? You know how you hate when you're doing everything right in your life and everything's running smooth. And, you know, when I go home, it's balance, it's yin, it's zen, it's all that. But then something happens with you and then it get on me? No. This is what that is. It's getting on you. Whatever they got going on is getting on you. It could be their karma. It could be whatever it is. But if I didn't pay for it, I don't want it. That's the thing. So, I don't know. Let's look at the steps that you can take, Sagittarius. What are the steps that Sagittarius can take in order to start releasing these unwanted energies? What are the steps that Sagittarius can take? Well, first you gotta break up with them. You know. Because maybe your energy isn't single from this person yet or something like that. And then go back to the healing or whatever practices you were doing before you got into this. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius. And then when you come out of this healing stage, when you come out of this isolation or this, you know, you got to take the space away from the situation in order to see it. And, you know, and evaluate how you're feeling about it and what it's contributing to your life, right? Or taking away. And after that, you remember that process. You remember what it is that you went through. Write down why you're feeling uncomfortable right now. And then, you know, do your pros and cons. So write down what's good about it and write down why you're looking at this reading right now. And document the process so that whenever you feel like you're finna backslide or, you know what I mean, regress, then the Queen of Cups goes back to that and says, I think I love myself a little more than that. The song that's playing right now is called Elevate Yourself. I'm just saying. The Sun in the reverse. Well, first, like I said, Sun in the reverse to the Devil in the reverse. You have to detach from the situation. Detach your emotions and you got to end it. Wow. Sun in the reverse. Devil in the reverse. Death card in the upright. You got to end it. You got to kill that shit. And, yeah, that's the step that you can take. Because right now, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, either there's insecurities or there's just, it's like you're not alone. You're not separated from the situation right now. You're not confident about the situation. You feel like it's moving you backwards, and then we have the Empress in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune and the Empress in the reverse. You gotta cut it out because it ain't, you know, it's like a fake houseplant. It's like putting a fake plant in soil, in real soil. You're the soil. Ain't no roots. It's not gonna go anywhere because that's as far as it is. It's always gonna be. You can wipe the dust off of it every now and then, but it's not gonna grow any bigger than it is because that was the capacity. And it's fake. You know what I mean? Not to say your person was fake or the situation was fake. It's just the steps that you need to take because it's not over and because it's not growing is making it over, detaching, allowing the transformation to happen, going back to what it is that, like I said, either you were doing before. Because I feel like a lot of you were on a certain trajectory before this relationship. This relationship came in to test your commitment to said path that you were on, right? Going back there, then coming back out, rejoining the world, a little hibernation, whatever it is that helps you get your shit back together. And then remembering what I had to go through to get to the place that I am now, and loving yourself enough to remind yourself of why I needed to move forward, why this was the best decision, A, B, C, D, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. But the only way to get over a situation is to elevate yourself so you can see past it. You know what I mean? The outcome, if you do, Sagittarius, if you decide to follow your gut, Sagittarius, the outcome for you if you let go. Oh God, I think I know what this is. It's a new start. One that's in a better direction. Okay? It's fresh. It feels light. Okay? And you will be avoiding, I think you will be avoiding a restart. This person will try to reconnect with you, or this situation will try to pop up for you again. But I do see you avoiding it because by the time you get started with this other thing you about to go do, you're going to look back in that and not even be turned on by it. You know what I mean? You'll see it for what it is. You know, what it really was. It, them, whatever it is. The confusion that it brought into your life. And I feel like you will be revisited by this. You know how, it's kind of like when I lost my glasses. Well, not lost my glasses, when somebody broke my damn glasses anyway. And I couldn't see. And now the old pair of glasses, it was already time for me to get some new glasses. I just love the style of them. And, you know, I was saving up my money so I can get the ones I wanted. These. And so, when you go from one old pair of glasses to a new pair of glasses, you'd be like, what the hell was I waiting for? So it's kind of like this was the old pair of glasses that you couldn't really see. It was confusion. It was illusion. And then this is you going back. It's like once you build this person's going to pop back up. The situation is probably going to try to pop back up. But you're not going to be turned on by this. You know what I mean? You'll see it as this. And then you'll take your ass right back to this star, this healing that you've been doing. You know what I mean? So, you're going to be fine, Sagittarius. Keep going towards the light. Keep going towards the star. And act on your dreams. This says act without expectation. How does that apply to this situation? You know what? That's the fun in it, though. It's like, I don't even know what's going to happen. I don't even know how this is going to turn out. But you act on what your spirit is telling you, what your gut is telling you. As long as you're moving towards that which is true for you, staying true to thine own self. Nothing is more important in this life than to thine own self be true. Because you only got one shot at this thing. You don't know how it's going to go. Positive expectation, but act without... Hold on, Sage. One more message. Act without expecting... That probably was a problem in y'all's relationship. Something about expectations. You take it how it resonates. It says act without expectations. Your last message is the best fighter is never angry. So maybe there was something that you were expecting from this, you know? And it didn't happen. Okay? Maybe that's what's making it hard to let go of this situation. And your next one, just be your true, full, authentic in the process of healing, because healing is a continual process. So I won't say your healed self, but I will say someone who's willing to go ahead and address the blockages that are keeping them from their happiness, from that ultimate goal that we all have. Go into your next situation without expectation. Just be your true, authentic self. And as long as you're being true to yourself and you trust yourself, because when you properly loving on yourself, you trust yourself to make the best decisions, then you ain't got to expect nothing from the next person. Because you already know what the tea is with you. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's a situation that you just gotta, either you know what I'm talking about or you don't. You know? Some of us are there, some of us not. Either you know what I'm saying or you don't. So leave it in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. These are for the grown and sexy Sagittariuses. I love you. Like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you. If you would like a personal reading, check the description box for that. And I will see you in the next one. Ciao.